Hello, everyone. Welcome to your new or your our newest psychic tarot reading on Malia Obama versus Barack and Michelle. Child, apparently Malia is dropping her last name and is pursuing a career in Hollywood and acting. Very interesting. Let's get into it and see what we've got going on with these two. All right, or with these three. I mean. And let's get into it. Michelle Obama has come out and definitely has shown her support for Malia. But it's very interesting she's choosing to drop her last name. Michelle explained it as, basically Malia doesn't want things handed to her because she is an Obama. She really wants to feel like she's earning, her keep. So that's part of why she dropped her last name. But we're here to see if there's more to the story. All right, let's see. Thank you all for being here. I'm Lamar Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, and astrologer, as well as a medium. If you would like to book a reading with me, I am available. You can text me at 703-791-9162, or you can visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. That's the best place to reach me if you would like to book a reading with me. Let me go ahead and show you my website. This is my website. Once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. LamarTownsendTarot.com. You can scroll down and read reviews. You can go right to the store section to book your reading with me. This is where you can go to view everything I offer. I offer quite a lot. I offer email readings, video recorded readings, 15-minute, 30-minute, hour-long phone readings. I also offer protection candles, love candles, cleansing candles, blockage removal candles, birth chart readings, including individual compatibility and transit 12-month ahead birth chart readings, mediumship readings, past life readings, merch, including handmade evil eye bracelets by me, tarot classes, astrology classes, and so much more. If you'd be interested in a reading, definitely check out my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Hello, everyone. Hello, Hugo. Hello, Mary Jane. Good morning, RC. Good morning to you from Japan, originally from Williamsburg. Hi, Bria. Shout out to Japan. I hope it's a lovely day in Japan. It's currently 10:26 here in Virginia. What time is it in Japan? I just made a green drink, so I am thoroughly enjoying it. I don't know about you all. I know not everyone is into green smoothies, but I find that I get way more energy from the green smoothie than the coffee. The coffee is like comes secondary to the green smoothie. Like if I feel like I'm like lacking in energy, like I'm gonna make a green smoothie. Like that's gonna give me what I need. So this is my breakfast. Well, I have a second breakfast, but this is my like pre-breakfast, I guess. Anyway, and I put papaya in it, so I just got that taste of papaya. So delicious. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. And it's nice and cold and fresh. So good. All right. Good morning, everyone. Once again, I'm here to do a reading on Malia Obama versus Michelle and Barack. Is it really versus or is it in support of? Let's get into it. So, if you're just coming in, once again, Malia is pursuing a career in Hollywood and is choosing to drop her last name. I want to know what's the real tea between for the reason of her dropping her last name. Is that really the reason? Let's get into it. Thank you for cleansing, clearing energy, protecting, passing in Jesus' name. I pray and thank you, amen, amen, amen. The Obamas are pretty secretive, and they've kind of had some rumors about them going on recently around a lot of things. Remember, they had the cook that recently, or that didn't recently, the cook that mysteriously went missing. Remember that like a year or two ago? And then there were, of course, the most recent rumors of Michelle and Barack actually having issues. Jennifer Aniston allegedly, showing up in the mix. And now Malia is choosing to drop her last name. I just want to know what the tea is. What's the reason behind that? Hopefully there's no beef. All right. I cannot get this side of my head. I think I'm gonna have to use hairspray because this side will not stay down for the life of me. I have been trying everything all morning to get this side to just stay down, stay flat, stay this way. Somehow it just ends up flying right back up. Anyway, whatever. Um, what is the real reason that Malia Ann Obama, is dropping her last name in pursuit of her Hollywood career? Why is Malia dropping her last name, Spirit? Give us some credit and insight. Hi, Hugo. Hi, everyone. How are y'all doing? What's the real reason Malia's dropping her last name, Spirit? Give us some credit and insight. How are you all doing this morning? How are you all feeling this morning? Page of Wands. This may be Malia. There is something about her wanting to differentiate herself, wanting to, it's Michelle and Barack and then Malia and who's the Sasha, right? Malia's positing herself or positioning herself in such a way where she's trying to position herself where it's Michelle, Barack, and Malia. And whatever Sasha chooses to do back there is what Sasha chooses to do. But Malia is standing right beside her mother and father as her own entity. So there is a bit of that energy of her wanting to differentiate herself, all right? And show herself a leader, but in a different way. What's her zodiac sign? Malia. Malia Obama zodiac sign. She's a Cancer. She could be maybe a different moon or rising. But Magician card shows up connected to money and finances. I also feel like she doesn't want to mess up her money. But you would think with having a name like Obama, that would automatically bring her some sense of reverence or, more, maybe a certain amount of money. But there's something once again where it's like she doesn't want politics to come into what she's got going on over here or what people believe come with the Obama name in politics. Six of Pentacles shows up connected to communication, self-expression. Six of Pentacles is transactional relationships. What did she go to school for? King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male. What is Obama's name? Or what? Oh my God, what is Obama's name? What is Obama zodiac? Obama zodiac. He's a Leo. Interesting. Hmm. He's a Leo. I feel like there's going to be a director that takes an interest in her or a producer that takes an interest in her. I feel like there's going to be a director or a producer that takes an interest in Malia Obama. And I also feel like she doesn't want her pursuit per I feel like she doesn't want what she's pursuing to get mixed up with Obama themselves, Michelle and Obama themselves. Because once again, Hollywood, you know what? Hollywood brings its own certain energy, right? The death card, the death card, connected to confidence, purpose, self expression, childhood memories. The death card could be an ending, a change, evolution, growth. The death card could be the need to let go, the need to move on. I feel like this is a little bit of Malia reclaiming herself as leaving that part of herself behind. Like, I'm cutting that name off and I'm leaving that behind. That is no longer me, you know? And has there ever been a president's child that has gone into acting or gone into Hollywood like this, even after they've left office? Is I don't know. Is this a first or is this like a I don't know. There's something about this where this is a clear statement of Malia leaving politics behind, leaving that part of her life and her upbringing behind. It's giving a little bit Meghan Markle. Hmm. Seven of Swords connected to work, job, routine. She also doesn't want any expectations on her. Like when if a Malia and Obama walks into the room, you have certain expectations, actress or not, right? But if Malia Ann walks into the room, well, she could be anything, honey, right? That's the difference. It's almost like that Obama last name is a little bit debilitating or is a little bit restrictive, right? That's the energy I get. Four of Swords shows up, connected to one on one relationships, business partnerships. This is a card of contemplation, someone contemplating their hierarchy in a relationship, their hierarchy in a dynamic. The issue is okay, you removed your last name, but you're still an Obama. So, but maybe that could be shifted or changed. Like that still carries weight. There, it's a Kendall Jenner effect where yes, Malia is may have, and we'll look into this. Will she show improve herself? She has the propensity to show improve herself, but there's still that air of you got here because you're an Obama or you're an Obama. Meanwhile, there's a whole bunch of others actors and actresses who had to fight to get to where they were. So there's going to be that era of jealousy, envy, you know, that she's just going to have to deal with. And I feel like getting rid of that last name, she's trying to mitigate that. She's still going to have to deal with a lot of that. Period. She's still going to have to show and prove herself beyond the name of Obama because we know you're an Obama girl. We know your face, honey. Even though your mom and dad tried to hide you as much as they could, like Michael Jackson, honey, we know you. All right. The Empress. Now, she is, once again, a Cancer, so this definitely could be her. She's going to naturally grace into a fine actress, I feel like. But she's young. So she has the propensity to be, yes, a Meryl Streep or a Viola Davis, right? But this comes from also personal change and transformation and figuring out how to marry the old Malia that was, my date with the president's daughter. Did anyone watch that show growing up? Watch that movie growing up? I love that movie. You're still a president's daughter, period. That will never go away. So, how do you incorporate that part of yourself and that royalty part of yourself, that empress part of yourself, into this new version of yourself that you're creating? Because you're going to need to do that in order to get here, in order to get to the fine actress, Meryl Streep, Viola Davis era, right? That you're vying for, all right? Hi, Fairy Waters. Barbara Bush, daughter of G.W. Bush. Barbara Bush acted. She's making sure people see her and not her parents, exactly. High touch therapy for kids. I'm here for the Obama girls. Good morning, Lamar. How are you, sweetie? I'm doing well. I got my green drink, and I think finally it's kicking in because I was like, my energy was low a little bit earlier. But green drinks are really good for giving me energy, child. And it's fresh, it's cold. The best time to drink it. And it's papaya. I don't always get papaya, but papaya is so good. Does anyone love papaya? Now I'm craving a papaya salad. All right. The Wheel of Fortune shows up connected to freedom, expansion, optimism. I think she's going to get to where she wants. She's going to get to where she wants in terms of her career, Malia. King of Cups. Obama's a Leo. Cancer. Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person. Once again, I get a lot of male energy around her, though. I do see Malia getting married, but I also see like a producer taking an interest in her. Two of Wands. And Miss Strength card as the last card. This is something she felt drawn to do. She felt called to do. I don't think this is because I get the King of Pentacles connected to family. And maybe this could be once again Obama, but he's a Leo. We don't know his moon or rising. So I don't know, but it's not that I don't get family support. The interesting thing is I do get the death card. Maybe we should just ask a direct question. Is there drama between Malia and Barack Obama? Let's ask that. You love papaya. Papaya salad is so good. What's in my green drink? So this morning I put in my green drink spinach, one stalk of celery, carrots, cucumber, flaxseed, papaya, and I think that's it. That's all. That's all. Very simple. Nothing, more greens than fruits or anything sweet. So very filling. I haven't eaten anything all day, and I like feel like I finally have energy, and it's not coffee energy either. It's like actual energy, sustainable energy for my body. I do make it myself. I have a Vitamix, so get a good blender, chow. I had to invest in a Vitamix. I just bit the bullet. I think I got it on sale though. So, is there any beef or drama between Malia and Obama, and Barack Obama and Michelle Obama? Is there any drama or beef between Malia and her parents? And is that part of the reasoning as to why she dropped her last name, Spirit? Give us some clarity and insight. And I put cold water in my I make sure I put cold water and ice in it as well, and I blend it on the highest setting for like a minute. So good. I feel like I do fast naturally. Next time, add green apple to your green smoothie. I do usually like to add apple. I do actually have I have red apples, but I didn't feel like adding it. I wanted something quick. But you know what? I love to eat apples. I love to eat red apples. Just like I probably will eat an apple after this video. Actually, apples are so good, and like if you have a sweet craving, eat an apple. So sweet. Um, love chia. I also put flax. Yes, I think I have chia too. Is there beef between Malia, Barack, and Michelle? King of Swords shows up, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Aries male once again. Nine of Pentacles. Once again, I think this is seriously about her career. I think she wants to posit herself in the best position in terms of her career. And this is also her moving past her childhood self once again. This is a signifier of her moving into adulthood. Malia Ann. Um this definitely probably is Obama. Obama may have encouraged her to do this actually. Obama may have encouraged her or supported her in doing this because I get the Hierophant showing up, which could be Obama. The Emperor could also be Obama. Showing up connected to family. Yes, I caught your live. Love you, Lamar. You look fabulous. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Apple and tuna is a good combination. Really? That sounds interesting. You know, I've been loving tuna fish lately. And I don't know why, but I've been loving tuna fish lately. There's got to be so much pressure being the president's daughters, no matter what they do exactly. The world card shows up. The world card shows up. The question was once again, is there beef between Malia, Barack, and Michelle? I'm not getting that though. The Empress shows up. This could be Malia. This could be Michelle. What's Michelle's zodiac sign? She's a Capricorn, of course. How could I forget that? This definitely could be Michelle then, because the Empress could be a Capricorn naturally. Facing the Five of Wands, Michelle may have actually had a problem with it. Michelle may have actually had a problem with it. Do y'all still remember the trend of people eating watermelon and mustards? Ew, no. Was that to lose weight? Six of Swords shows up. Six of Swords is dynamics in a relationship. I feel like there's something where it may have triggered Michelle a bit. Like to feel like feeling like Malia is trying to other herself or separate herself or is not proud of her roots, but I feel like there's still support there. Maybe initially Michelle was upset, or there's something with Michelle that kind of got triggered, or feathers fluffled. But I do get the Eight of Swords though, connected to long-term goals, connected to father energy. While Obama is supportive, there's also the looming. There's the looming entity of Obama, Barack Obama, right? Like he was a president, a two-time president, was a well-loved president, it still is a well-loved president, most likely will continue to be a well-loved president moving forward in the future. You don't want to mess, and I alluded to this earlier, you don't want to mess that up. You don't want to disappoint not only your father, but kind of America's father too. And I hate to say that, Malia, I know that sounds so corny and cringe, but that's kind of how a lot of America people see your father, Obama. So in cutting that name off, Obama, you free yourself of that too, seemingly, right? Because there's something where she doesn't want to disappoint her father, but I do feel like her father may be supportive of her. I don't feel like there's any beef. I do get the Five of Wands connected to one-on-one relationships. I feel like maybe if anything, maybe Michelle may have been upset, but there's also is a little bit of concern over her following to the trappings of Hollywood once again. So there are some concerns. There are some concerns for her, but also the Obama family name, which leads us to our next question, actually. What is the future of her acting Hollywood career? Let's see. That'll be our last question for this video. And I am available for personal readings today, by the way. If you want to book a reading, contact me. I'm available, particularly for phone readings. It is still early, child. It's 10:50 a.m. here in Virginia on the East Coast, so I know it's like 7 a.m. on the West. Hi, Raquel. Parenting young adults is tricky, and I can attest to that. I totally agree. I think it was a TikTok that people did for shock value. Oh, I don't get on TikTok at all, honestly. Sorry for anyone who follows me on TikTok. I do want to get on there more. Um, all right. What is the future of Malia Obama's acting career in Hollywood? What is the future of Malia Obama's acting career in Hollywood? Will she be successful? What's the future of her acting career in Hollywood, Spirit? The Strength card. She's gonna be picked for a lot of roles. Once again, she has a recognizable face. She has a recognizable name. The Strength card. She's gonna book some, prominent roles. She's gonna be successful. The Three of Wands shows up connected to communication, the mind. There is gonna have to be a conversation over what messages are you trying to convey. What roles are appropriate? Once again, yes, you removed your last name. However, you are still Malia Ann Obama, right? Two of Cups connected to family, home, mother energy. There's something with her in mother energy or motherhood energy. I do get the Death card connected to self-expression, creativity, purpose. Death card could be an ending, a change, letting go, the need to move on. Ace of Swords is facing the Death card. She may eventually move on from acting to something else, or she may end up retiring from acting. Acting for her could have a deadline, whether by her own accord or the industry's accord. All right. So she may have a string of successful movies and then move on to something else. Eight of Swords shows up connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. Once again, she's going to have to watch out for the trappings of Hollywood. And that includes everything that happens outside Hollywood, outside the studio, who you date, who you marry. All those can be trappings of Hollywood. Two of Swords. I feel like she's going to want to end up leaving. She's going to have a couple successful roles, but then she's going to seriously consider Is this really what she wants? I feel like she could maybe come out the gate hitting it big, or she could have some sort of stride. But then there's gonna come a point where either she is gonna consider leaving the industry, or the industry is gonna consider leaving her for whatever reason. So I would just hope controversy or drama does not follow her. Let's ask that real quick. Is it possible that she could get into any Hollywood controversy or drama? Is it possible that Malia Obama, in any way, shape, or form, Malia and Obama, could she get into any Hollywood controversy or drama in her acting career? Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Is she going to get into any drama? Ooh. I get the Ten of Wands connected to working amongst a group of people. There could be drama with co-stars, co-workers, other people in the industry, social politics in the industry. Once again, drama revolving around who you date, who you're seen with, who you socialize with. You know, gossip and stories. Like, she's gonna have to watch those types of things. And maybe partying too much, having too much fun, any vices. Like, once again, you're still an Obama. There's going to still be a fixation on you. All right. So, all right. Well, good luck, Malia. Let's go ahead and get a final card. It's good to know that there's no beef, at least between the family. You know, love that. Final card for Malia and the Obamas. Lamar, you should do a reading on who, or a description of who will be the next politician who will direct America in the right direction. That's a good one. All right. I will. I will take that into consideration. Thank you for that, Hugo. Eight of Emotion. It says you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. This definitely is Malia. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. This is her seeking out a new life, as we said. Good for her. This may not be her final destination, though. Wouldn't it be interesting if she starred in a Final Destination movie? I feel like that's beneath her, but child, who knows? Anyways, I love you all. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope I was able to give you all some credit and insight on the Obamas. I will catch you in your own personal reading, or I will see you in the next video. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Have a good one, y'all. Bye. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head because I'm wicked. very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch, it's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler, you might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket, ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked, it's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket, ticket to Oz.